If you guys want to be greening in 2K24 and you need the best jump shots, you've come to the right video. No matter what build you are, no matter what 3-point rating, I got you guys with a jump shot in this video. Alright, most people are probably swing builds, so this is the first jump shot meme, you guys. You guys see it's base JT Thor with release 1 Justin Holiday, release 2 Oscar Robertson, and 55-45 for the Bunding. Now, most likely, I'm probably not showing you guys this jump shot for the first time. A lot of you guys have probably already seen a jump shot like this or a jump shot very similar to it. But that's honestly just because JT Thor is one of the best bases in the game. It's very, very fast, has a very big green window. And then Oscar Robertson's also a very, very good upper release, and Justin Holiday just makes it more accessible for more 3-point rating. As well, it's also a pretty good upper release. Now, you guys can tweak this jump shot a little bit if you guys want to, but for this jump shot right here, I do have a cue that works very, very well. If you guys don't know what a cue is, it's basically just something that indicates your release square. So basically, you guys see right here, I'm not using a meter. Obviously, if you guys are playing this game, do not use a meter. But if you're not using a meter, there's kind of nothing for you to look at except your player. So what you're gonna have to do is look at your player, and then as soon as you see the cue on your player, that's when you release square. It makes shooting so much more easier. Also, just so you guys know, I do use late for my release timing. But anyways, for the cue of this jump shot, basically what you're gonna want to do is stare at the ball. You'll see the ball come up, hit your player's head, and then go towards the basket a little bit. Once you guys see it go a little bit away from your player's head, so like right here, you guys see there's a gap kind of starting to form between my player's head and the ball. That's just when you release square. And if you guys are releasing square right here, it's gonna be green every single time. But yeah, the jump shot is very, very consistent, very smooth, and great all around. Now, majority of swing builds will be able to unlock that jump shot here, but if you can't unlock it or you just want to use a different jump shot, try out this jump shot right here. You guys see it's a completely different jump shot, but if you guys take a look at the grades, you'll see it's very, very fast. Now, I was a little bit scared about the D defensive immunity because that is kind of on the lower side, but to be honest, that might be a complete lie. Like, I feel like you're able to contest the shots pretty easily with this jump shot here. As well, it's very consistent, very smooth, great for all you beginners out there because it's very easy just to pick up and learn. And it's a jump shot that's great if you are delayed. I use this jump shot a ton whenever I play on a server that's not my normal server. Now, all around, I would say this jump shot's probably better off the catch than it is off the dribble. That's just my personal opinion, though. That's not to say that you can't hit shots off the dribble, like you definitely can. But I don't know, sometimes for me, it's like a little bit less consistent, if that makes sense. But off the catch, it's definitely money absolutely every single time. Maybe I just need a little bit more practice with this jump shot, though. I'd say probably the biggest downside, though, is going to be the timing stability. You guys saw earlier that the timing stability is a D, which is quite low, which means that if you're shooting shots when you are tired or if you're slightly contested, it's going to be kind of hard for you to shoot. If you do take a tired shot, you're going to have to compensate for that by holding square for a little bit longer. But you can't just treat it like a normal shot because you're going to miss every single time. Now, something that will help with hitting tired shots and just shots in general is going to be the cue of the jump shot. Once again, you're going to want to use late for your release timing. And then basically what you're going to want to do is stare above your player's head. And as soon as you see the ball get fully above your player's head, that's just when you release square. So you guys see right here, the ball's fully stacked above my player. And then this is where I release square and screen absolutely every single time. All right, now moving on to guard jump shots. The first guard jump shot is going to be base Steph Curry with release 1 Steph Curry, release 2 Trae Young, and then 30-70 for the Bunding. You guys see the grades all around are very, very crazy with an A+ release speed, A- defensive immunity, and B+ time stability. Release height really does not matter. But this jump shot here is one of the best jump shots in this game, not only because it has a very, very big green window, not only because it's very, very easy just to pick up and learn, but also it's just kind of unguardable. Like, you guys saw how fast it is. Also, the defensive immunity is very, very good as well, which just makes it very hard to guard. Like, if they leave you for even a split second, you're gonna be pulling it every single time. And then off the dribble, this jump shot is absolutely money. Every single time I take a shot off the dribble, it's really, really fast, it's really, really responsive, and I feel like I can stop really easily. And as well, it is just so consistent. In my opinion, out of all the jump shots in this game, this is probably the best one right here. Now, I do know a lot of builds can't unlock it, but if you can, definitely at least try it out. And if you practice with it a little bit, you're gonna be hitting everything. Now, the timing of the jump shot is pretty simple. Basically, just look at the ball, and then you'll see the ball come up, kind of go near the side of your player's head, like kind of near their ear, and then it go towards the basket. So basically, release square right when it starts going towards the basket a little bit. You see right here, the ball is going away from my player's head, so this is just where I release square. And for release square right here, it's going to be green. All right, next up for a slightly lower 3-point rating guard jump shot. You guys basically see it on the screen right now. It's base Malcolm Brogdon with release 1 Oscar Robertson, release 2 Trae Young, and then 60-40 for the Bunding. Once again, the grades are just absolutely insane. You guys basically see them right here. Now, this jump shot is going to be very, very similar to the previous jump shot. It's very fast, pretty difficult to contest, very, very difficult to guard just like in general. It has a massive green window. It's amazing off the catch. It's pretty consistent. And to be honest, I definitely would recommend trying out the jump shot, even if you can unlock Steph Curry. I know I did say Steph Curry is better, but that's just my personal opinion. And for some of you guys, you might like Malcolm Brogdon more. I'd say probably the biggest difference is that, at least in my opinion, Malcolm Brogdon was a little bit more difficult for me to learn. I had to experiment with a few different cues, and I think I've definitely found the best one, but it just did take a little bit more practice than Steph Curry. Speaking of cues, basically to time the jump shot correctly, you're going to want to wait until you guys see the ball get pulled all the way back. So basically stare at the ball, wait till the ball comes up behind your player's head, and once it gets all the way back and it stops for a split second, that's when you release square. So right here is just where I release square, and then that's how I green every single time. All right, now for a low 3-point rating guard jump shot, you guys see it's going to be base KPJ with release 1 Gordon Dragic, release 2 Terrence Mann, and 50-50 for the Bunding. Also, let me know if you guys need an even lower 3-point rating jump shot. I feel like 84 is pretty pretty low. Like, what guard build has lower than 84 3-point rating? Now, even though this is considered a low 3-point rating guard jump shot, it by no means is bad. I know a lot of people with like a 90 plus 3-point rating that really love using this jump shot, which just goes to show you how good this jump shot really is. It's amazing off the catch, amazing off the dribble, great from everywhere around the floor. And it's a jump shot that if you haven't already tried using, you definitely should. Truthfully, if you're a guard build in this game, there really is so many good jump shots you can choose from. Like, all 3 of these jump shots I gave you guys are absolutely insane. Like, genuinely, guard jump shots are so good. Now, the timing of the jump shot's honestly very simple. Basically, what you're gonna want to do is look above your player's head, and then as soon as you see the ball, get all the way above your player's head. So you guys see right here, you can literally see my player's head and then see the ball like directly above it. That's just where I release square. That's how I time it correctly and green it every single time. All right, now for big man jump shots. First things first, it's probably the best big man jump shot in this game, at least in my opinion. This is base Eric Pascal with release 1 Jaren Jackson Jr., release 2 Giannis, and 50-50 for the 1 Now the main reason why I like this jump shot here is going to be that A+ release speed. Something about having a big man jump shot that's very fast is just so nice. Like, off the dribble, it makes it so much easier for you to just get open and shoot. And genuinely, it makes you feel so much more glitchy. But in my opinion, there's no reason why like a 7-foot build should be able to jump this high and shoot this quickly. If you guys remember back in 2K19 when stretch bigs were really OP, this jump shot kind of gives me like that vibes. I don't remember what the jump shot was called in 2K19, but there was just like this really fast jump shot that all the 7-footers were using. And that jump shot is probably the most similar to that jump shot in terms of just big man jump shots in this game. But yeah, if you're a big man build, you really should be prioritizing the speed of your jump shot, because most of the big man jump shots in this game are very slow, which is why this jump shot's honestly just as good as it is. Not to mention, the jump shot's very easy to green. Not only does it have a massive green window, but also just has a very easy cue. Timing this jump shot is very simple. All you're gonna want to do is stare at the ball and then wait till you guys see the ball hit your player's head and then start going towards the basket. So you guys see right here, there's a little gap between my player's head and the ball. This is just where I release square. All right, now if you can't unlock that jump shot because it is kind of on the higher 3-point rating side of things, I would recommend going with this jump shot here. It's a nice medium 3-point rating jump shot, kind of a good balance between all the jump shots. And to be honest, it's only slightly worse than the previous jump shot. You guys basically see right here, it's base Dwight Powell with release 1 Jaren Jackson Jr. and release 2 Marc Gasol. I really have not seen very many people using a Dwight Powell jump shot in this game, which I guess kind of makes sense. He's not really known for his shooting capabilities, but this is a very slept on jump shot. And if you have not tried it out, definitely go ahead and do that. Just like the previous jump shot, it's very fast. It's great from everywhere on the floor. It's great off the dribble, great off the catch. It has a very big green window. It's very consistent, and as well, it's pretty easy to pick up and learn. The defensive immunity on this jump shot is going to be a little bit worse than the defensive immunity of the previous jump shot, which might be a bit of a concern for some people, but because you are in a big man build already, it really does not matter that much, at least in my opinion. What does kind of matter though is going to be the timing stability. Having a slightly worse timing stability on a big man build does kind of hurt you a lot because a lot of the jump shots are already kind of slow. So if you're tired of something, it's going to make it a lot more difficult to time correctly. Luckily in the gameplay you guys are watching, I did have Gatorade, which honestly is just so pay to win. It makes no sense. Timing this jump shot is literally just the exact same thing as the previous jump shot. Wait until you guys see the ball come up, hit your player in the head, and then go towards the basket just a little bit, and then this is where you release square. It's basically like right here. Now for the last jump shot of this video, you might think it's the worst jump shot, but to be honest, it's really good. You see it on the screen right now. It's Andre Drummond with the release 1 Alex Len, release 2 Franz Wagner, and 50-50 for the bunding. Now you can basically see on the grades right here, it's nothing too crazy. It is going to be kind of on the faster side. This jump shot is going to be great both off the catch and off the dribble. It's very consistent, and as well has a very big green window, one of the biggest green windows in this game in fact, which just makes this jump shot very easy to green, as well as just one of the best jump shots in this game, even though it only requires a 64 3-point rating, which is kind of insane. Now timing this jump shot honestly is very simple. Basically stare above your player's head, wait until you see the ball. So you see right here, I can see the ball, and then this is just where I release square. And yeah, that's all the jump shots for this video. I'm out.